was talking and I didn't know if I had record going. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this again. I'm just going to go in the house and say, forget it. Welcome to the Wickershire Project Off-Grid. Thanks for joining us today. It's now 2024. It is the end of January. We have about another 2 months until we start growing food here. So about that, this video is to reach out to my seed enthusiasts, my homesteaders, our micro farmers, my off-gridder family. You know who you guys are. Usually don't ask for much. As I'm a very proud person, there's something I'm trying to allocate. There's something I'm trying to resource. Basically what I'm trying to say is I need to get my hands on some seeds. What we want to grow here is candy roaster squash. So if you follow the channel and have a packet of candy roaster squash that you're going to be growing later in the season at the end of 2024, if you feel so inclined. How come every time I yell, you gotta squeak? Can't film with a goose on hand. Shush yo! If you're thinking of growing these or you have them on hand, we're not asking you to send the whole seed packet. I wouldn't need that. What I'm trying to do is get maybe from somebody 1, 2, or 3 seeds of candy roaster squash to send them here. That way I can get a start going towards the end of the year, grow out some candy roaster squashes, and then I can start to seed save so I don't have to make these videos. There are those of you that love to support this channel, you guys know who you are, that are behind the scenes keeping the Shire running. But being off-grid is wonderful and great in itself, but it does get boring here. I keep myself busy most of the day researching things. On our last video was how to build a nuclear battery. Yeah, fun times with that one. Got about 20 emails asking if I'm selling them, and the thought behind that is I don't want to play with alpha radiation. Even though the chip does radiate within a few inches, I don't feel comfortable handling it and building such devices or mailing them. I don't want to get involved in that. That video was just in case you wanted to build something and test it out. Problem with it, it's very low wattage. You'd need a bunch of them, like 7 of them to run a LED. We're lucky right now, sun's coming in. Yesterday we made somewhere around 2,400 watts, and it was hazy out, like there was cloud coverage. And I'm sitting there and I hear the charge controller kick on, fans going crazy, and I look over and I see like 35 watts cranking in, and that's good. We need that. This time of the year, just in January mostly, just a couple days or even a week, we get some really terrible weather where we stop burning gas, and that's where most of our fuel gets used. So far, this little Samsung phone seems to work okay for making these videos. It can produce 720 and 1080p videos. Good enough. It's 2 MP, megapixel. Use the front camera so I can look at myself. A little bit of narcissism there. As content creators, we all do it. You know, I have to make sure my makeup and hair is done. Lucky for us are very few birds that we have. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 birds in total. We have 1 female guard goose and 6 chickens. A perfect size for that mini coop. It could probably house more. Don't want to pack them in. Our newer birds that we got last year are approximately 9 months old. They're all dropping eggs. Lucky enough for me, I've got the rainbow color of the gamut for eggs. It's very awesome to open the fridge and make breakfast and see all those colors there. If you're thinking of homesteading, probably one of the best animals to get is a chicken. Dual purpose, you're going to have eggs and meat. They're one of the best garden workers. They eat all the bugs out here, which is kind of cool. They help you dig up compost piles if you're like me, a lazy gardener, don't want to get out there and shovel and flip. I'm at that point in my life where I just kind of like to work with nature and not against nature. Warning, unable to use flash, battery low power. I guess we're going to end it here. See you guys. Thanks for watching this episode of the Wickershire Project, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.